to someone I knew a long time ago.
Hi, I'm Dave with PDTV in special collaboration with Crypticon Seattle. I'm here with the lovely Amanda Bearse.
Hi.
Hi. So, how do you like it here at the Monster Mash?
It's been a quiet event, but a lovely one. And it's always great to see my peeps from Fright Night, my fellas. And actually, this is the first time that Art Evans and Heidi Sorensen have joined us. So we're a really big crew this year. Yeah. So it's cool, yeah.
That's great, yeah. So I understand that you, are you a native, Washington native?
No, I'm not, but I live here now.
Oh.
Yeah, I moved full-time in 2012. So I'm now a devoted Washingtonian. How about that?
Okay. Is this your first time being in Bellevue?
Oh, not at all.
Oh.
No, I knew the way.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't live in Bellevue. I was living in Fremont, you know, the center of the universe.
Yeah.
And then I've just put myself out on an island now. So I floated over to Bellevue to be with everybody here.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen the troll under the bridge in Fremont?
Many times we've hung out.
Yeah.
He was actually sort of in my hood, so it's all good.
Yeah. Okay. So, which character do your fans recognize the most? Is it Amy or Darcy or Marcy?
Marcy Darcy.
Marcy Darcy. Yes.
It would be Marcy. It would definitely be Marcy. She's been on the air for a really long time.
Yeah.
We made the show for 10 years, and I think it's still on some channel somewhere. It's never left the airwaves, so it would definitely be Marcy. Yeah. Some people, it actually happened yesterday. They don't make the connection that I was in both. Things and I went behind the camera, started directing on Married with Children.
Yeah.
So these are really the two acting things that I'm most known for, and they ended up being these cult classics.
Yeah, yes,
it's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Yeah. So when you first started on Married with Children, did you think it would have lasted as long as it did, even with all the potty humor back then that seemed to be taboo?
Well, it was the anti-Cosby. That's how it was created, because Cosby and Family Ties and those feel-good shows were big hits, and really the creators, creative producer, writers of our show made it to go against that that popular trend. And none of us knew that it would go as long as it did because we launched the Fox network. Yeah. So there was no Fox network, and we didn't really know what was going to happen with the show. It was actually my very first television pilot, and lo and behold, 10 years later, and a second career, and pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's like, to me, it was like one of those, like the peak of television. I think the peak of great television was with Married with Children and some of the other shows at the time. But yeah, I think Married with Children is another one of those that will like stand the test of time. I think much like Fright Night. Well,
and then we're here celebrating 30 years, and Married with Children's coming up on that. I think it's almost 28 in 2015. So yeah. Well, thanks for saying that.
Yeah. Do you guys still stay in contact at all with like any of the cast members then?
No, not. I mean, I'm in touch with Chrissy. But I moved from Los Angeles. I only go there part-time to work, and so not really, no.
Okay. Even though Al and Marcy rarely got along, what was it like working on the set with Ed O'Neill and the rest of the cast?
Well, we were together for 10 years, so you do have some good days and some bad days. But our job was to come to work every day to make people laugh. So you have to have a good time. I mean, what a great job. Come on. Yeah. So for the most part, that's what it was. It was a good ride.
Yeah. There's rumors online of next generation Married with Children, and Bud Bundy's family would be the main topic. Do you think that we'll see the return of Marcy in the new show?
Oh, never say never, but it's not about her. And I'm really happy for David Faustino, and I hope it comes to fruition. I've heard those rumblings as well, and I think it would be terrific for him. And it's a great idea, 17 years later.
Yeah, or maybe plans to direct some of those episodes?
Again, I'm not holding my breath, but I just wish him all the best and the success if the show happens.
Yeah. Okay. So Fright Night stands the test of time. When you made it, did you think that it was gonna be one of those movies that that that's gonna have this great cult following?
Had no idea. It's the same thing as Married with Children. We had a great time. It's why I enjoy seeing these folks when we can get together at a con. But we just had fun doing it, and had absolutely no clue that it was going to have the longevity and newer generations of fans. And again, here we are, 30 years later. I wouldn't have thunk it.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling some of your other co-stars. It's been one of the definitive horror films of the 80s, and I think it just started, an array. I think it kind of like reboot like the vampire genre and stuff like that.
Well, Lost Boys was right after us, and 80s movies had a certain kitschiness to them, and we're just proud to still be invited to the party. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, I want to thank you so much, the lovely Amanda Bearse. And this is David for PDTV and Crypticon Seattle, signing out.